Brown, this is the What If It Is True podcast, and we take a look at our gospel reading for the day, and we try to find that virtue, discover what that is, try to live it, right? Try to put it into our hearts and do our best. Not always easy. And as I sit here and talk about this stuff, it is certainly not because I've got it right by any stretch of the imagination. So please understand that I'm like you. We're just struggling. We're on this journey together, and we're trying to figure out the best way to do it. But I do think if we got a goal and we got something to shoot for, then that's good, right? And if we can find that the virtue in the gospel, then that should help us get there. So today's reading for Mass, of course, as we get closer and closer to Easter, it seems like the readings get longer and longer, and this is one of those that's hugely long. But there's basically the story of the man born blind, and Jesus curing him. We talked about this some time ago, another one of those illustrations where there's something very physical happening here, right? Jesus spitting in the ground, making this clay, putting it on the guy's eyes, and all of that just very graphic and weird, right? I mean, come on. We got to, it's just not, if you went to the doctor and they did this to you, you'd be a little suspect, right? Okay, this is strange. What is this? But it's Jesus, right? And he is healing this man with his human connection. And so I think that's something we got to understand. As Catholics, we understand well the concept of sacrament, right? Sacrament is a physical and outward sign. It is something that is real. It's tangible. It's something that reveals something spiritual that we can't see. But the sacramental connection is always physical. And I think that's what's cool about being Catholic is, there were a lot of early heresies that basically said it's only spiritual, truly spiritual. That's how we operate. And there's some unfortunate Christian denominations that may still kind of function like that. But as Catholics, we know that God created everything. It's good. Everything that he created is good. We may use it for bad stuff, but his creation is good. And he redeems that creation sacramentally through things like ordinary bread and wine, which become his body and blood, right? So I think that's pretty neat that we have this opportunity to connect with Christ in this very real way, almost like getting that spit rubbed on our eyes, spit and mud, the clay. That's what's happening when we receive the Eucharist, right? That physical connection. And to be open to that openness to receive that healing, to receive that grace, is really the virtue we're talking about here. To find out more about What If It Is True, visit us online at realliferadio.com, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You got a stream there where you could listen wherever you are, or, of course, at our radio stations in the Lexington, Kentucky area. That's 94.9 FM and 1380 AM. This is the What If It Is True podcast. I'm Leo Brown. God bless.